Yeah.
D-Trey, what's good?
Man, what's up, man? What's up, Pape? How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing so good.
It's always good to see you, dog.
So good to see
One of
you.
my favorite people in this. For
No,
real.
and vice versa.
Goated.
No, happy to be here. This is so cool. We were just talking about it off camera, but I just
Yeah.
wanted to revisit it because it is cool. Like, tell me a
Oh,
little bit
man.
about like what your experience has been thus far, and why you think it's important, because you're very wise when it comes to this music business. So
For
I think
sure.
everyone should listen
Nah,
to the 2 cents that this man blesses you with when you get.
Nah, I appreciate you. I was just, man, I had to give you some roses for doing this, man, because I think this is so important. I think that when it comes to this business, there truly are levels to it, you know, and there's levels to not just professionalism, professionality, however you want to label it, but there are tiers and levels that you hit when it comes to workmanship within spaces. And the way that you work will dictate how far that success can go sometimes. It's kind of like a blockbuster movie. And we all have seen them movies on, what's it called? What's the cheap one?
Tubi.
We all seen that Tubi movie and be like,
yeah.
man, y'all had a $5 budget for this. You know what I mean? Versus like when you see that big blockbuster movie, you could tell, man, they had $20 billion
For sure.
because the color grading, the locations they shoot at, just there's a certain essence and aura about the way that it looks. But a part of the way that they're able to accomplish that is the structure that they use in their creation process. It's not just a budget. Like, well, what is the budget doing? It's buying you organization. There's when you watch those credits go up on the movie, it'd be like 25 project coordinators and 80 assistants.
Yeah.
So like this space right here today is amazing because it's giving people an opportunity to show up in a space where if you really want to be that, you want to be a star, when you get to work, this is what it's going to look like. When you get here, we got station A, B, C through Z, whatever the case may be. You got 3 minutes over here, 2 minutes over there. You got to come in, get your stuff done, boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
It's scheduled, it's regimented. It's just important to be locked in and understand how to work if you want certain results. You want to go to the league, you got to know how to work. You don't know how to work, you're not going to the league.
For sure.
And I think that
100%.
this space is really devoid of that. Like, I think a lot of people don't really know what the level is because, I'm going to be honest, even though Denver's like the 15th biggest city in America, we don't have a lot of infrastructure here. We don't have a lot of legends that have come back and said, hey, this is how the music industry works. This is how the entertainment industry works. We don't really have that legacy like New York, LA, where you got big artists that still live there that are ushering in the new generation. So doing things like this shows people, hey, this is what it's supposed to look like. And when you do it like this if you want to be successful. So hats off to you, bro. Major roses.
And to Coco Event Grips too, and Paula and
of
DNA.
Course, man, amazing. This is amazing.
Yeah, truly, they crushed it.
For real.
So my question that I'm asking everybody that I'm real curious about is, what was like your welcome to it moment? You know, we were just talking about being professional and the infrastructure that it takes and making those intentional decisions. What was that moment for you when you're like, all right, I'm really gonna build towards this?
I'm gonna try to concisely condense a very long story. But long story short, man, I was going through a really difficult, tough time in my life. I was going through a really tough transition period, and a lot of things had changed for me. I was like all in on this relationship, long-term relationship. Relationship fell apart. I had this job. I had helped build a multi-million-dollar business. I got fired from that job for something that had nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
Long story short, before I took a vacation, they're like, hey, we want to do A, B, and C. I was like adamantly against that. We should not do this. One, because it's illegal, and two, because when the client finds out, they're going to fire everybody.
Yeah.
They did it while I was on vacation. And then, of course, they needed a fall guy, so they fired me.
Yeah.
So long story short, in that process, like I was going through it, man. My lights was off. My power was out. My food was about to spoil in the fridge. And I remember I was just walking across this grass field. I remember it like it was yesterday because my car didn't run. Like everything was broken in life. And I was walking across this field and I was so angry. And I was like, I don't know what everybody else believes. I believe in God.
Yeah.
And I was like, I call my prayers phone calls with God. I picked up the phone. I was angry. I was like, you need to tell me what you want me to do, because it feels like these doors aren't closing. It feels like you're closing them. If you don't tell me what to do, I'm going to put the ski mask on and get it how I want to get it. Click, and I hung up the phone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Talking greasy.
Yeah,
right?
bro.
And I'm like walking
That's a great way to
across
put it, bro.
this phone. Halfway across the field, and my phone went off. And I looked, and it was a Facebook message. And it's crazy things everybody know I don't be on Facebook like that. But it was somebody I knew from back in the day, and was like, bro, I don't know really what you're doing right now, but I heard you were in town. If you still doing music, me and my homies just started a studio. I know it's not much, but if you can come through and please bless our new artists with this feature, bro, I got $50 for you. He thinking like, oh, the 50's beneath me. I'm thinking like, bruh, my
Need that.
lights is off. Like, this
Yeah.
$50 is food for the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, for shit.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And
Yeah.
shortly thereafter, like 3 more times that week, I had things come across my line that put money in my pocket, and it was all music generated.
Same.
And that's when I was like, okay, God, I hear you. Like,
Yeah.
I know exactly what I should be doing, because the time period before that where everything was going crazy was the only time I really stepped away from music. And I was like, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
There's purpose attached to this. There's more than just like glory and me getting rich. Like, there's other things attached to this spiritually, and people's lives are being touched through what I'm doing.
Yes.
I have a gift, and I have to share that with the
Yes.
world. So
Yeah.
that was the moment for me that was like, all right, I gotta go all in.
Yes.
I gotta go all in.
Yes. I fucking love that.
Yeah,
That's dope. So you take a real responsibility with what you're doing.
I do. Everything is done with purpose. Even if it looks like it's just regular, if it looks like, oh, this sound like this is the most secular song I ever heard. This ain't got nothing to do. Ain't no God in that. Like, it's always with purpose. You know what I'm saying? Everything I build is a platform that I want to put something else on. I'm Robin Hood.
Yeah.
Trying
That's
to
cool.
Get the money from the rich.
Yeah.
Bring it back to the needy.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? I want to bless the people. And
Yeah.
I think you need a platform to do that. So everything I'm doing is just to get to where I need to go in order to be able to serve the purpose I know I should serve.
That's dope, bro. I love that. Fuck yeah. Detroit, tell them where to find you. Tell them what's coming up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's going on, man. Big shout outs, all the
Yeah.
socials. Listen, your boy, Top Trait. That's TOPTRAIT. That is the handle on IG. You looking for the boy, that's where you can find me. I don't really be on, that other thing like that. We don't fool with them people like that. I got one, but I don't be on there like that, so don't look for me there. I'm on every single DSP known to man. So if you listen to music, I'm on there. Whatever you like, Spotify, D's, Apple Music, whoever it is, I'm there. It's just my artist name, which is D like Delta, dash, T like Tango, R like Roger, A like Alpha, I like India, T like Tango, D-T-R-A-I-T. Look for me. Follow me. I got a single dropping. It's called All Off. Not shameless plug, because I have no shame. But
No.
the single coming out called All Off is self-explanatory. We just had Valentine's Day. Y'all know
Yes.
what's going on.
Yes.
Sometimes, ladies, we don't want to move the panties inside. We want to take it all off. You dig? I want to see it all. Yeah, come see the kid, man. Find me, holla at me, hit me up on IG, on socials, whatever. I'm very personable. I will talk back.
Yo, it's love. Thank you.
Hey, man, appreciate you, big dog.
Yo, appreciate you. Thank you
goated,
for
bro.
blessing the studio.